30th of November 2023. And this is a Warrafak moment. And this is a real Warrafak. Since yesterday, there's a little video clip running around of a young white boy. They called the young black boy a Zephyr. Yes, he called him a Zephyr. And South Africa explodes. You cannot believe the numbers of tweets and Facebook posts and WhatsApps and whatever, because this little white young boy, a young boy, called a black young boy a Zephyr. And the EFF, true to tradition, is out in force to fuck that school up. And Carl Nieuws, I call him Carl Kakhuis, he's on Twitter and he pisses his fucking brains out. They all lose their marbles because a young boy, white boy, called a young black boy a Zephyr. Now you must understand what the ridiculousness of this whole fucking story is. These blacks, they are the ones that are threatening us, the whites, with killing. They're threatening us with taking everything we have. They're threatening to throw us out of the country. And a young boy calls a young black boy a Zephyr and they fall apart. And the Human Rights Council will be involved, and the fucking Constitutional Court will be involved, and Cyril will be involved, and you call it. They'll all be involved now. Everybody now. This is a major fucking catastrophe. Someone called someone a Zephyr. And I read it and I think to myself, that's the fucking guys that are running around pleading for a revolution. They pleading for civil war. They want to fight us, the whites. They want to fight us. Now, can you imagine a scenario similar to Blood River? 20 boere behind their caravans, and here comes 50,000 of these marauding black fighters. And as they get the command to charge, one boer stands on top of his caravan bakkie and he says, Zephyr! Kak die hele party. Val hulle fucking op die gras neer en begin huil. Kak in hulle broeke. Troos mekaar. Bel die Human Rights Council. Bel die United Nations. Calling for aid from BRICS, calling for assistance from ISIS, begging Hamas to come and save them. A fucking boer called me Zephyr! Fucking weak shit. That's what you are. Weak. Weak! There's no other word for it. You call me a pink pig. I say, lekker, I like pink. You call me a settler. I say, great, I'm a settler. You call me a racist. I say, great, I'm a racist. You call me anything. Call me whatever fucking name you like. I say, take it, I like it. I call you a Zephyr. He called me a Zephyr. That is a problem. Don't you see the fucking weakness? The weakness that you are transmitting to the world. We are so weak. A guy floors us by calling us a name. Oh, fuck, my feelings hurt. And you want to see yourself as a man. Jy's nie 'n man se gat nie, man. Fuck, jy's a pisbalie. Weak. That is what you are. Weak. There's no other fucking word for it. You are the perpetual fucking victim. You are the victim every time. Doesn't matter what the fuck happens, you're the victim. Always the victim. Always the entitled one. Always the weak one that needs to be protected by 171 fucking laws. But you can go and ban my heritage flag, and I must take it. You push my language out of the public space, I must take it. You call me all sorts of names, you accuse me of all sorts of things, I must take it. And lo and behold, I can take it. I call you Zephyr, and you melt like a fucking ice cube on a tarmac in the middle of the Karoo, middle of the day. Weak! That's what you are, weak. And then you want to pose as if you deserve the country. So, those illegal immigrants that I showed and talked about last night come across the northern border and they meet the first lot of you and you see, oh fuck, they want to kill us, and you stand there and you try to decide whether you should fight, and one of them calls, Zephyr! Fucked! And you run from the Limpopo down to the Cape, off into the sea, and swim for Robben Island. Weak! That's what you are. Weak. Fucking weak. And you can hate me and you can call me anything you fucking like for saying what I'm saying tonight. You have to go and stand in front of the mirror, close your fucking eyes, and imagine for a moment, and then open it and look what is looking back at you. Weakness is looking back at you. But you've got plans. Malema's got plans of becoming the fucking king of Africa. But he gets a fucking hemorrhoid busting when he hears the word Zephyr. Shame. You're actually you're not only weak, you're fucking pathetic. You're pathetic. Pathetic. Can you imagine that? Running to the courts, running to the Human Rights Council, running to the fucking United Nations, running to the World Economic Forum, running to BRICS, because someone called you a Zephyr. Can you imagine? Imagine this. Here sits Putin and Xi Jinping around a fire and having a braai, and they've got their little fucking TV running there. And they see this cock. And Putin looks at Xi and he says, bro, do you see that shit? Imagine that. But you don't have to imagine it, because it's happening in reality. Maybe not, they're not sitting across the braai fire. They're calling one another on the phone. They said, did you see that? They fold like ice cubes. They fall like grass when somebody called them Zephyr. Shame. Shame, shame, shame on you. And me? I'm fucking laughing. I'm laughing. You are making yourself the joke of the world. You need protection against the fucking word. You need protection against my skin. You need protection against shit that other people don't even see or hear. Or they see and hear it, but they don't pay fucking attention. But you fold like a blade of grass in front of a lawnmower when somebody calls you Zephyr. Shame. It is hilarious. I'm trying to imagine what Chaka would say if someone tells him this cock. What would he say? You know what? If it was in his time, he'll bliksem you off the rocks there at Chaka's Rock. Because those were the days of men, not fucking wimps. Weak wimps that can be defeated by a word or a flag. Shame. And you try to be so fucking tough, but you go to any country in the world and there is laws in those countries to protect you. Why? Because the whole world knows you're weak. If they don't protect you, you're going to vaporize. You won't make it. And you don't understand that. You think BEE is a great plan. I mean, you're now standing in front of the United Nations, defending yourselves for BEE and affirmative action. You're defending it. And the guys that are sitting there and listening to it, the other countries, they think to themselves, 95% of the population is black. And they need BEE and they need affirmative action. Why is that? How is it fucking possible that a majority of 95% of the population needs protection against 5%? There's only one of two reasons. Either that 95% is really fucking weak and that 5% is fucking strong. That's the only conclusion that they can come to. The 5% is fucking strong and the 95% is fucking weak. That is common sense, not superior logic, not natural intelligence. Common sense says, what the fuck is going on? Why does this 95% majority, why do they need so much protection? 171 laws or something. Guys, they must be fucking weak. They must be fucking weak because we know the 5%, they here in our countries, they're not that fucking monsters. That must be weakness that is protected. And that is what the rest of the world sees. But here in South Africa, someone calls you a Zephyr. Gone. You evaporate. Please give me a like and a subscribe and share the fucking thing. The world should know about this. It is the joke of the century. Have a great evening.